Kodai, the queen of hills, mystical beauty with hills, woods covered in mist, and lakes. The cold wind on my face, the roads to tread to get lost. But how did we all get here? It all started from the very moment that we planned our IV trip to Kodaikanal, and things went down the very moment this bus crossed the gates of KMA, and the rest is history. We took the party inside the bus, danced till our bodies gave up, and after almost 9 hours of drive, we are in Kodaikanal. We reached our hotels, got refreshed, had breakfast, and we decided to go around the hotel, get some pics, and have some sightseeing. Since this is our so-called IV trip, our first spot on the first day of the IV is IIA, the Indian Institute of Astrophysics. It's at least half a kilometer from the front gate till the museum. Clear skies and lots of trees. It was actually like walking through woods with metal woods. There's a lot of area here, but whenever you take a quick detour, you will be stopped by the guards and be shouted at in Tamil. Whatever your eyes see, it looks so good, and every tree is numbered and marked. There are big trees, small trees, huge trees, and every one of them looks so good. Inside the museum, the cameras are banned. There are a number of models and charts with information. Some of them you already know, some you don't know about our planet, other planets, and other galaxies are inside. There are new and some ancient telescope and other instruments used in astrophysics are also inside. Now to the second spot of the first day of our IV. It's the Pine Valley of Kodaikanal. It's massive, there's a lot of people, and there's a lot of gems here. Be careful with your stuff or they might steal it. Now on to the bus for the third and last spot of our day. The third and last spot of our day is the Guna caves. There's an entry fee and the cameras cost you extra. There's a decent amount of walk to the caves. The sun is on and it is actually freezing here. And we walk up into a cliff, and the cliff is actually calling with all these roots from all these trees. And down there is the Kuna caves, and actually this cliff is above these caves, and it's all grilled to prevent us from falling from the cliff. And down there is the caves, and I can't see the other side of the cliff because it's all fog and mist, and this place is kind of reminding me of the scene from the Avatar and the King Kong. It is the second and last day of our trip, and our next spot is the Dolphin Nose, and our bus can't take us there, so it's on by foot, and it is at least 6 kilometers, give or take. The road is between mountains, there's waterfalls, trees everywhere, and the road keeps on getting narrow, barely a vehicle can fit in. From this point, it is 2 kilometers off-road to the Dolphin Nose. The sun is gone, the woods are covered in fog, heavy wind, and it is getting cold by every minute. And finally we got to the Dolphin Nose, and it was crawling with people, and we had to wait for our turns to take some photos, and the photo from the thumbnail is on the Dolphin Nose. And the next spot is the Echo Rock, and Echo Rock is kind of similar to the Dolphin Nose, but there's a small pathway that is descending down, and we decided to go down, but we were stopped by a guard in between, and he asked to go up. And now it's time to go get to the bus and on to the next spot. And on our way, we found this cool place and decided to take some photos. And I was kind of disappointed by all this plastic waste dumped. I think it was by the tourists or the locals, who knows. But this place is actually nice, and we finished the 6 kilometer, and we are back where we started, and it is time for the last spot on the last day of our IV trip, and it is the beautiful Kodaikanal lakes. And there's a road of 5 kilometers around these lakes, and there's a lot of beautiful trees here as well. You can have 2 options: either you can walk or you can take different cycles around the lake. And there's a group of 10. We decided to walk, and there was a lot of cyclists coming by, and we saw that there's a reducing number of 10. They joined these other cyclists, and 4 of us survived the walk, and we finished our walk by 7 p.m. It's time to get home.